Hello, we are Team DevX Geek 3.0. Our problem statement is to detect oil spills at marine environment using AIS data and satellite datasets. Before diving into the solution, we'll see what are the specific causes of the problem. Every year, thousands of tons of oil is released into the ocean. That is due to accidents, illegal dumping, and ship malfunctions. But the real problem is, by the time we realize a oil spill has happened, it's often too late to prevent most of the damage. Because current methods for detecting and managing oil spills heavily rely on post incident reports, this results in significant delays. What's missing is a real time automated system. So, we propose a web based system that continuously monitors AIS data for unusual vessel activity. In case if an anomaly is detected through AIS, the system retrieves near real time satellite images, which are further analyzed by a deep learning model to detect oil spills. When a potential oil spill is confirmed by the model, then the system automatically alerts relevant authorities for immediate action. The key features of our system are early warning system through AIS data monitoring, early detection of oil spills, and most importantly, it is a cloud based solution which allows us to monitor large maritime areas efficiently. So, what's unique about our system is our oil spill detection model is capable of processing satellite images from multiple sources, which is very crucial for real time monitoring. It provides a timely solution without delays. The next uniqueness is our AIS anomaly detection model can analyze vessel movements and its behavior patterns and compare with expected routes to detect suspicious activities. And one more important feature is our system also identifies risk zones using combination of AIS data and satellite imagery. We generate risk maps based on vessel traffic patterns and density of vessels. Let's look at technical approach. First, we need to enter IMO number of the vessel. It's a unique identification number assigned for each vessel. From this IMO number, our web app retrieves AIS data programmatically from Vessel Finder API, and then it provides a destination, current location, speed and heading, various details of the vessel. This AIS data is passed through pre-processing pipeline. This involves data cleaning, transformation, so it makes data ready for anomaly detection algorithm to find if there are any anomalies. This anomaly detection algorithm monitors AIS data for unusual speed changes or course deviations, or if the ship is entering restricted areas or protected areas which is not supposed to enter. And it also monitors for AIS signal loss. The thing is, if some vessels are involved in piracy or smuggling kind of things, they intentionally turn off the AIS signal to be safe. So, in this case, our algorithm generates alerts to higher authorities that there is something wrong about this ship. If any of these unusual activities are detected, like sudden speed changes or course deviations, the system automatically retrieves satellite images from AWS Sentinel Hub API, which is cloud-based platform. The users can access and process satellite imagery from various sources, including Copernicus and other providers. This satellite imagery is processed through a pre-processing pipeline, which includes cloud masking and atmospheric correction, normalization, and water masking. And this is given to a oil spill detection model to detect if there is an oil spill has already occurred or not. In case if oil spill has already occurred, then the oil spill detection model generates an alert to relevant authorities like NDRF, MOEs, and nearest port authorities as well. So by generating these alerts, they can opt for quick resolutions. The tech stack includes React.js for real-time vessel tracking, and Flask for lightweight backend to manage pre-processing and machine learning APIs. And we use OpenCV to process satellite images. PyTorch and TensorFlow are for model development, this oil spill detection model and anomaly detection model. And we use AWS for real-time data processing and storage and deployment. And one more thing we use is Socket.io, which enables real-time communication between server and client. This is the app prototype. Once the user creates an account and logs in, they should grant location access, and they can give IMO number to track AIS data. AIS data will be automatically loaded and displayed in real time. The backend anomaly detection model will be generating alerts like this. Based on severity, alerts are classified. The more severe alerts will be taken seriously, and relevant authorities will be alerted. We also identify risk zones where the vessel is not supposed to enter. These are the preliminary results of our oil spill detection model. And if an oil spill is detected through this model, higher authorities will be alerted, like NDRF and MOEs, and nearest port authorities will also be alerted. User can also manage these settings. They can set alert thresholds to minimize false alarms. So feasibility. The system can be implemented using existing maritime and satellite data services. It minimizes the human intervention with automation. And this system can be integrated at ship level and also port level. It can be integrated with AIS receivers on ships for onboard monitoring. It can also be integrated into ports vessel traffic service VTS, which can be very helpful to avoid oil spills, and it can also improve marine security. So for development, we are using open source tools and pre-trained models. But once we deploy the app, we might need subscriptions from AIS providers for real-time data, because we need continuous data, and that can be provided from vessel finder APIs and marine traffic APIs, but we need to subscribe to those. And we also need cloud credits for AWS cloud services, and the cost varies with coverage. And the potential challenges we face are inconsistent or incomplete AIS data, and since we are dealing with satellite data from multiple sources for real-time monitoring, obviously there will be a challenge that varying satellite image quality. And satellite imagery, this optical satellite imagery can be obstructed by cloud cover. And one more key challenge is our system may generate false alarms, and based on number of users, the complexity of data processing and risk of the system overload may increase. How to overcome these challenges is by combining AIS with maritime information like radar. We can address the first challenge, that is inconsistent or incomplete AIS data. We can fill the gaps and get more clearer picture of what's happening. And applying techniques like sharpening and contrast adjustments, we can make lower image quality, um, even the lower image quality images more useful. So that tackles the problem of varying a satellite image quality. And mostly we use SAR imagery, which can operate in day and night and can also penetrate cloud cover. So this overcomes the limitations of optical imagery like Landsat 8, 9. So we use Sentinel imagery, which provides synthetic aperture radar SAR. And then to minimize false alarms, we have given threshold setting option to the user. Depending on the situation, how they are getting alerts, they can set a threshold. Only inform if these particular alerts are there. They can manage that as well. But we train models on diverse data to improve accuracy and distinguish between real oil spill and false alarms. So address this challenge, the complexity of data processing, we implement edge computing to process data closer to the data source, so it can reduce the load on central servers and speed up the process. It reduces latency. Our solutions brings some real and tangible benefits. First, it helps the Ministry of Earth Sciences to keep an eye on massive areas of ocean in real time. Instead of waiting to hear about the problem, they can spot the issue right as they happen. This means we can protect our oceans and marine life from serious damage by detecting spills early on and responding before things get out of control. It also prevents illegal discharges and gives authorities right information to make smart decisions. Research and references. We have reviewed more than 20 plus research papers for oil spill detection and AIS anomaly detection algorithms. And these are the 5 most useful research papers which we have found. And these are published in the past 5 years only. These are not too old papers. Few research papers provided us insights about how to handle missing data in AIS and how to make deep learning model for oil spill detection more efficient. We have gained a lot of knowledge from this research review, and according to our needs, we created a SAR images dataset of oil spill and non-oil spill images from European Spatial Agency database and Copernicus Open Access Hub to ensure validity of data and inclusion of oil spill images in the dataset. So it provides more accuracy, and it will be more efficient, and it can minimize false alarms as well. Thank you. Thank you for your time.